Hello, Walter Hessler from the University of Berkeley in California. Thank you for stopping by. Can you explain to me the work that you're doing with the Humboldt Foundation?
Right, I am currently I'm part of a committee on selection of 20 grants a year internationally for climate change and resource protection, given by the Humboldt Foundation and the German government. And in the past, I was 2007, 2008, a scholarship. I had a scholarship from Humboldt Stiftung to do research in my area of study in geosciences in Germany for 1 year.
So these 20 grants, what are they exactly?
They're like all the policy in Humboldt Stiftung. They are evaluated or they're granted regarding or by the quality of the projects. These 20, they need to have a climatic or resource protection justification. But there are other programs, scholarship programs from Humboldt Stiftung, which give around 2,000 scholarships a year in Germany, all over the world. They could be in any topic of science, even technology. They're granted independent on a country of origin, independent of topic of study, and they're usually granted for quality and for 1 year up to 24 months, 12 months to 24 months stay in Germany. And the great thing about these sponsorships from the Humboldt Stiftung is that the topic of study is really free, as long as you find a partner in Germany or a research associate who will be host of your science, of your research stay. And it gives you total freedom to do in science whatever you wish. They are not controlling what you do. And after you finish your scholarship programs, in all these programs they have, you have this network, an international network where you're invited to venues or to keep in touch with German counterparts or peers and so on. So it's a great opportunity to get these scholarships.
Okay, and what kind of results have they had so far? What are the really interesting things that have come out from them?
Right, we had the first selection of this program on climate, the specific program on climate and resource protection last year. So the results, it's a bit early to say what results we have, but I'm certain of all the applicants, the committee, the selection committee really made a big effort to get the best projects and the most pertinent projects to climate topics. So we will see in the near future. I know that the other scholarship programs, like Jörg Förstner, the one I had for developing countries in development or emerging economies, they had inclusive Nobel Prizes in the past. More than 4 or 5 Nobel Prizes came from these researchers which had a scholarship from the Humboldt Foundation.
And so what's coming up? What's been awarded that you think maybe has some real promise to it?
Right. I think we will have many things, mainly collaboration with German know-how and Germans in developing countries with their technology and their ideas. And, as science is, collaborative interdisciplinary science, I think the main aim of these projects is to generate good quality knowledge, research knowledge, to contribute to solutions to resource protection and climate change issues. So it's mainly a scholarship program, completely free in science. It's quality-based, and it's about building networks all over the world. I think that's the main contribution of this networking.
And transferring know-how to developing countries.
Yeah, that's right, from Germany to other countries.
So what kind of numbers are we talking about here in terms of from Germany to developing countries? You've got your 20 climate change projects, then these 2,000 other awards. Are they all going to students in developing countries, or...?
Yes, not all. It depends on the program.
Okay.
The program I was in 2 years ago, the Jörg Förstner program, it goes mainly to researchers who recently had their PhD or up to 12 years after having their PhDs in developing countries. But they have other programs which are for people from all over the world, including United States, other European countries, and there it doesn't matter if they're from developing countries. And these other 20 scholarships, which are specifically and only for climate change issues, they go to also developing countries mainly, but not only. So it's really based, it's a high competition. The first time we had several applications, more than 20, about 45, I guess. From those, we selected only a part, the best part of them. And, well, the issue is really academic quality, not as much country of origin or the topic.
So while the intention is to promote this transfer of know-how, it really depends on the quality of the applicant.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. So could you tell me a little bit about what it is, what else you're working on in terms of your Mexican research?
Well, I am currently, 11 years now. After my PhD in London, I came back to Mexico. I am a Mexican national, and I work at the University of Baja California in Ensenada, 1 hour south of the California border. And there I work at an Institute of Oceanographic Research. Our group is a group on environmental geosciences and water, energy, and environmental issues. And my group itself is mainly working on coastal erosion, on groundwater quality and abundance of groundwater. The only resource we have in my city is groundwater, which is being depleted very quickly. Recycling of used wastewater, of treated wastewater, to use again into the aquifer, to recharge the aquifers. I've got colleagues which work on paleoceanography, on coral reefs, etc.
So in terms of the water situation, and you're using far too much of your groundwater, what kind of actions would you recommend? Are you in the process of recommending?
Well, I mean, the most obvious actions are to not waste water, but I think that's not enough. Most of the water goes to agriculture, and the enterprises which work on agriculture, they are making their watering more efficient. But the big issue here is that we are wasting. I think it's one of the few cities in Mexico which are treating their wastewater to secondary level, and then sending it to the ocean instead of reusing it after a third degree treatment and so on. So
they only use it twice?
We use it once, we treat it, and then it goes to the ocean. And so what we are really working for is to get this water and recycle it.
I'm sure in London we use it 7 times?
No, not like in London where it goes to the Thames River and then it's recycled and treated. No, we don't do this in my country, in my city mainly. The country is very large, but in my city, northwestern Mexico, we're aiming at that. Plus other alternatives of taking care of water. Yeah.
Okay, and so what are you hoping to get out of Cancun? Why are you here?
Well, my main experience or my main aim here is to know more of the international commitment and what is going on, what is being done for climate, all in the same place. Mm-hmm. The second one is really to talk about the foundation, the Humboldt Foundation, which offers these grants based on quality, and invite all the academics all over the world to apply for these scholarships, to go into the webpage of Alexander von Humboldt Foundation and find out what's all about. And well, mainly.
We'll take the website address and we'll put it online with your interview.
Great, yeah, thanks.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Francesca, thank you very much.